Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Boy. I remember I'm not doing this dumb bit. Oh man, that was a lot of commotion. Hey guys, Brady here. Welcome to another very unfunny episode of Brady's Talks Rebooted, where I review certain games. Again. Speaking of certain games, you all remember when I reviewed this thing? Uh, Yes, indeed. One of the very first games I ever reviewed was Sonic Colors, and then Kirby's Return to Dreamland, and then Punch-Out for the Wii. All great games. But then, when Season 2 rolled around, I reviewed this masterpiece? Question mark? Yeah, my thoughts on WarioWare Smooth Moves have most certainly changed over the years. Now that I've realized that WarioWare has plenty of better games out there, even Touched and Twisted are better than this thing. It was a launch title, I believe, for the Wii in Japan. Unfortunately, us filthy, dirty Americans did not get this game until 2007, but that is beside the point. Instead, we were lucky enough to get Wii Sports and Twilight Princess. Oh, and by the way, $19 at Second and Charles. Anyways, yeah, the WarioWare series is strange. Even to this day, people are still playing the games, and we're still getting games with Move It and Get It Together coming out in this decade. I still have not played Move It yet, but maybe one day I will. I'll probably ask for it for the holidays. That always works. So, but let's take a look at a very weird point in the WarioWare series. This is This is Game & Wario, released for the Wii U in 2013. Hysteria. What, you mean like the Def Leppard song? But yeah, whatever. Let's talk about this. So this game was released to mediocre reviews, and I don't get it. I mean, this game's fun and all, but a lot of people say that it's not real WarioWare, and we're gonna find out why. So let's dive in, shall we? Let's hope this video is not too short, because I don't want to sound like I'm rushing this take. I really don't. I'm sorry. Let's dive in. But first, hydration. So the story is much like every WarioWare game out there. Wario is sitting on his ass on the couch, or sofa rather, watching television until he sees a commercial for a brand new game. It's this tablet. You got this tablet, yeah, and then there's an arrow on the tablet. You could shoot the arrow, but where? At the television where the dragon is, and you shoot the arrow, bam, the dragon's dead. I wonder who came up with that beautiful idea. Yeah, this is obviously a play on words or a joke about the Wii U. Like, hoo-hoo, Nintendo made something original and totally disgusting and not remembered very well. But, the Wii, at least, I think the Wii U's got a couple of useful things to it, to me, at least. So, Wario, of course, gets an idea. And so he advertises that there's this new game. Well, I don't think he advertises it, but apparently all of his good friends notice it. Jimmy T, Mona, Dr. Crygor, Penny, and Mike, and 9-volt, 18-volt, Young Cricket, Master Mantis, Cat and Anna, Orbulon. Apparently Orbulon is getting this transmission. I don't know how he is, considering he is up in space. Fucking Frank, the 8-bit yellow dude, is getting a notification about this. Didn't we last check up on him when he was a pet of 9-volt? Is that a canon thing? Even when this game came out before WarioWare Gold? I don't know. I don't know. Unfortunately, Mike, Penny, Orbulon, and Frank all get their own games, but not in the main story. Let's go through the games, shall we? Well, first of all, the story is that Wario is like, ooh, I'm gonna make a great game out of this, and then everybody else makes their own game out of this. Whoop-de-hoo-hoo. So, where do we go from here? Well, let's discuss the side games first. Penny has Fruit, which basically means it's like to spot the faker. I believe Mike has Disco or DJ. It's all every mini game and or game in this game within the game, gameception. It's all one word. They're all just one word. So, what does Mike have? I think Disco or DJ? I'm not sure. I don't remember. It's been a while since I played this game. My gamepad's broken, so I can't play it. Haha. Orbulon basically has, like, this uh, Pictionary type game. It's basically the only reason that a lot of people come back to this game many, many years later. And Franck has islands. And by the way, whenever you start up a game, it has this very realistic looking picture of all the characters, and the Franks are literal human beings. Help us, please. You'll see what I mean if you actually play the game. Sheesh. And Islands is also a very popular game too. It's Fruit, the Pictionary game, and Islands that everybody comes back to. It's the only game that everybody remembers from this game. Games. You get the idea. Let's discuss the people out there who made their own games for the main game. Here we go. Wario has Arrow, where you shoot arrows at Wario robots, eventually leading to a face-off with a Wario tank. I heard my wrist crack. Sheesh. Excuse me. Man, spaghetti for lunch really does something to you, doesn't it? Mona has Shutter, which means you know how like Mona has all these different jobs. 1 second she's an ice cream parlor employee. 1 second she's a pizza delivery woman or pizza delivery girl. A rock star, a cheerleader, and now she's a photographer. And now she doesn't even have a job in the modern games. So basically, she's unemployed. Please, help wanted, please. Yes. You take pictures of specific people, presumably so they could get arrested. I don't know. Joe never says at all, and he calls you about the people that you have to take a picture of. 1 second you're in a city, 1 second you're at a play, and the other second you're in a city again, except that it's at night, and another second you're at a play again, except everybody's a pig. Literally. As for Jimmy T, he has Ski, where you ski downhill, getting points, performing massive stunts. At one point, you can also lose your shirt. All the gay people out there, happy days. Happy super duper duper late Pride Month. Oh boy. Oh, that was great, wasn't it? Next, you have Kat and Anna with Patchwork. At least I think that's the name of it. Honestly, one of my favorite games from the game. You can set patches together and create something interesting. It could be like a boat or a horse, and 1 second it could be something else. Some of them get kind of hard too. And then the next slide, you have Young Cricket with his game Kung Fu, where you basically do a jumping platformer kind of thing where you got to reach Master Mantis. And you can't run out of health or hunger, so you got to pick up dumplings. Hee hee. It's magnificent, isn't it? Unfortunately, Master Mantis did not have his own game in this game. That's very sad. And as for 9-volt and 18-volt, they came up with Gamer, where you have to. You all know this one. It's the Super Smash Brothers stage, where you gotta hide the game. You play the game, and you play it. It's like classic WarioWare on the little tablet thing that 9-volt owns, and then 5-volt is going to catch you. She's sneaking in the background, and when you do catch you, it's like haha, Five Nights at Freddy's before Five Nights at Freddy's, and it's like uh-oh, grounded, and the picture that they show if you get grounded is absolutely silly. It's so shittily drawn, it's beautiful. But if you do hide, she'll just go "Whoa." And at one point it gets very scary. You know the music that goes doo 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 doo. That lets you know shit's about to be fucked. God, that scares the ever-living Christ out of me, even to this day. I'm being serious. And then you have Dr. Krygor, who I don't remember the name of his minigame. I'm pretty sure it's Build or Director or Create or something. Honestly, one of the most difficult games to ever have been put onto a game. I mean, oh God. I mean, it's very precise. You gotta draw squiggly lines, perfect circles, perfect squares, perfect everything. And if you don't, you gotta try again. Because me and my brother used to try this crap. It wasn't the greatest thing in the world. And we still failed. At one point we did win, but all this to help Krygor get out of a toilet, get stuck from his toilet, which he got stuck on apparently. God, what is this? What is it with this man in toilets? One second he's into mushrooms, and the second he's into like toilets or some crap. Come on, and then the second he's on like a bicycle. Man, it's weird. And then Ashley. The game's called Ashley. Basically like a Gradius type shooter where you go flying through Candyland, where apparently Ashley and Red get stuck in Candyland. It's like, oopsie daisy. Ashley wants to control this evil world, and she doesn't. um, yes, indeed. And as for the next game, we have Dribble and Spits with Taxi, where you have to defend the farm, city, anywhere from getting abducted by aliens using a bazooka to shoot down the aliens, and even getting bonus points along the way, saving people, animals, all that jazz. It's certainly a game, and it's not too hard. But then we get to Pirate Wario. Yes, every single WarioWare game has to end with some certain weird thing that Wario did. It's like Wario's at the end, but then he's Wario Man, and then he's Wario Man again, and then he turns into a bunch of mini Warios in this game, and now in this game, he is Pirate Wario. And honestly, Pirates is one of the stupidest games to ever, and it's such a drug trip. At one, like, you're holding the gamepad like this and you're doing all this maneuvers like up, down, center, left, right, eight down, or something like that, and then you do the dance, and you got to follow the moves to it's stupid. And then you take down Captain Wario by doing this, shooting at him. And if you knock him down, you get bonus points, I'm guessing, and a good grade from the Pirate Captain King himself. But let's get to the finale of the place. Wario, or Pirate Wario, gets a bunch of adoring fans, and and everyone's like, look, it's Pirate Wario, defeat him! And they do the dance and all that jazz, and then they shoot at him with the gigantic laser beam ball, and then he flies off to Club Sugar, and where Jimmy T is playing a game, and everybody's watching him, and then Pirate Wario's like, oopsie daisy, I crashed the party, and it's like, it's okay, Wario, we forgive you, I guess. We've certainly not forgiven you in the past. Lazy bum, greedy bitch. However, that's not it. No, it's not it. All the characters, every character, Wario, Mona, Jimmy T, Cat and Nana, 18 volt, 5 volt, no, 9 volt, not 5 volt. 5 volt is the mom. Young Cricket, Master Mantis, Penny, Crygor, Dr. Crygor, Mike, and everybody, Dribble, Spits, they all come together, let me change the light, to form bowling, which is basically what it is. It's bowling, but you get to knock down the pins, and the pins are in the shapes of WarioWare characters. So I basically discussed everything that the game has to offer, but there's many other bonus things as well. There's a Pyoro minigame where you get to it's like Game & Watch a little bit, where you shoot your tongue at the beans, and in the background, evolution is happening apparently, because there's dinosaurs, and then there's this city being built, and trains passing by. It's basically endless, and it's fun. And as for the other things you can do, you can post stuff to Miiverse, rest in peace. Is there an advertisement for Miiverse on the back of this game? Yeah, Miiverse sketch. Shoo-wee. But then there's also strange little collectibles that you can get from the clucky chicken thing, pachinko, and the chicken robot thing lays an egg, and you get a collectible. That's cool. There's multiple different collectibles as well, including this one thing where you have the gamepad up to your face and you're looking into a house, like the Labo thing, which would later be created in the Labo house. And you get to shake at his house, and it's like, oh no, he's falling and dying, and all the furniture is going all over the place. And then you get a Pirate Captain King clock, where he says very insightful stuff like, I wonder how I can get out of this gamepad thing. And that's literally how he talks. And you could also get singular versions of the 9 volt mini games that you play in Gamer. There's plenty of other things too. Yeah. Happy times, baby. What else is there? Of course, you get to view the credits in a very silly manner, and that's it. It's very hard to talk about this game. So, what can I say about Game and Wario? It's fine. It's decent fun. I haven't played it in a while, but god damn it, it's perfectly good. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 7 out of 10. Actually, no, make that a 6 out of 10. Because for the ambition, the multiple game styles, the collectibles, and the somewhat endless fun. I mean, it's gimmicky as all hell, and you know you gotta use the gamepad. Boop 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 boop. Gamepad pandemonium, as it says on the front of the box. And Wario also says it's the best game ever. Haha, that's a lie. But that's beside the point. This game's good. Buy it if you want to. I can't play it, unfortunately, because my gamepad screen is cracked. That's a long story. But that's beside the point. Happy times, people. Oh, jeez. I'll see you guys for another video. I'm planning to do another new Brady's Talks Rebooted episode. It's gonna be a fun time, I guess. And I know exactly what I want to take a look at next time. Sorry this was a quick video. I just wanted to get something out before, you know, school starts for all you people out there and jobs start, working 9 to 5 and all that. What a way to make a living. See you guys later. Sayonara, peeps. Take care.